Hello and welcome to Yessentuki in the south of Russia. It's like I've jumped ahead by a month. It's very, spring is really in full swing here now. Okay, so electric scooter or crappy bike. I'm gonna go for one of the bikes. I need the exercise. Off we go. So I got kicked out of my hotel yesterday. Hotels, when a foreigner checks in, hotels have to check your registration. As well as having a visa, you need to be registered at a particular location, particular address. And they noticed that my registration is out of date. And they do what they're supposed to do. They got in touch with the police, I guess, and they said that I was here in Russia illegally. So the hotel, on that basis, well, they had no choice, really, if they were following the rules, to kick me out. So ever since then, I've been sneaking around the hotel, trying not to be seen. The police invited us to the station for a consultation, but I don't think they're too bothered. So I'm not getting kicked out of the country just yet. I think I'll be fine. A few other Brits have outstayed their visas, and it hasn't amounted to much. And having a Russian wife means I don't think I'll be banned for any length of time. I've applied for temporary residency and that should be coming through. And I'm hoping that just cancels out any other problems. So this afternoon I'll be checking into an Airbnb in Kislovodsk, which is a town nearby. Did I mention this is single speed? Yeah, so I'll be moving to an Airbnb, leaving my wife at the sanatorium. Now, the sanatorium's not really my scene, but I was willing to give it another go. But it wasn't to be. They didn't want me there. So this morning, while my wife is undergoing various exotic treatments, I've come out for a ride to see the town again, and to get some breakfast, because I can no longer get breakfast in the hotel. I can see several squirrels. They're red squirrels, Eurasian red squirrels here. The American grey ones have not made it here so far. When it comes to holidays or vacations, I've realized what the difference is between me and the Russians. I've found the ability to eat healthily and lose weight in everyday life, to look after myself. But when I go on holiday, that's when I indulge myself, let my hair down a bit. But the Russians do it the other way around. At least those who like going to sanatoriums. So Julia's on a detox program. We've come down to the sunshine of South Russia, but she's not going to have any alcohol or delicious local food. Plus, she told me when we got here at the hotel, sanatorium, that we would be eating separately because she's on her special program. She has to eat in a special place. So, first day, I experienced what it was like to eat alone in the buffet. It was alright. Well, aside from my immigration status, I'm loving it down here in Yessentuki. Would I be right in saying we only commonly say I'm loving it because of the McDonald's adverts? But they must have got it from somewhere. I reckon they popularized it. It comes so quickly to the tongue. I'm not gonna stop myself. I'm loving it down here in Yessentuki. It's lush and warm. The air is fresh. The landscape is interesting. We're near the Caucasus Mountains. In fact, you can see Elbrus when it's clear, which is quite rare. A few minutes in the morning each day, you can see Elbrus. Massive mountain, highest in Europe. Right, I've got to do some off-road stuff here. I'll be back. As I was saying, the atmosphere down here in Yessentuki, in the Stavropol Krai, it's a region of Russia, is lovely. like I say, it's like May further north. The birds are very active. It's already warm enough for shorts and t-shirt. All the trees are fresh, bright green. Now this town and this area, in fact, is famous for its mineral waters. Yulia asked me last night, what is the big fuss about mineral waters? Why is this phenomenon of sanatoriums and spas built up around it? And well, it's quite difficult to answer. All I could point at was that there was a history of it, not just in Russia, where it became in Russia, it became, under the Soviet Union, it became something available to everyone. Whereas I think in the 19th century and 18th and 19th centuries in Britain and Western Europe generally was more confined to the upper and middle classes. As to why this phenomenon built up around natural spring water, I'm not exactly sure. Sometimes it's a religious thing. I know from living in France that many of the spring waters were supposedly had magic powers and connected to the saints. So there's a spiritual aspect to it. There are several natural springs, naturally fizzy water in Yessentuki, each numbered and each sold in bottles throughout Russia. You see them in the supermarkets. Yessentuki number 4, 5, 6. And here's where you actually get it from the source. And it's tasty stuff. They all taste different. The ones I like are quite salty, with a gentle fizz. But as to whether they have any really significant health benefits, I don't know. If they do, then that kind of answers the question. I'm quite impressed with this lovingly cared for old Lada here. Shiny silver Lada. Right, so I've been through the Victory Park, but there's another, even better park in Yessentuki. Can't remember the name, but it's where all the natural springs are. Each one has a building around it, and it's open to the public only for a few hours a day. Here's an old one. Let's see if I can. That there is a health resort. From 1913. Yeah, so I'm thinking about breakfast, but it's not even 9 o'clock. So I think I'll ride around for another hour, and at 10 o'clock things will begin to open and I'll get more of a choice. If I had been staying in the sanatorium hotel, I would have had my breakfast already. Alright, hold on. I think I'll turn round. This sure is nice. When I came here yesterday, it was refreshing and delightful to see all these flowers, and you could smell them. The whole park was full of this smell of a particular flower. There it is, I can smell it now. I've just seen a really nice looking modernist sanatorium. So let's go and have a look at that. That's steep. This is such an uncool bike. There we go. Sanatoriy Moskva. Moscow Sanatorium. Beautiful white facade. And look at the top. I wonder if there's a pool at the top. If not a pool, then surely a terrace. You know, when you see these buildings restored and improved and used as they were intended, it's like a glimpse into a lost future, the utopian future that these architects thought they were building. And it's good that it's living on to some extent, although on a much smaller scale. Yep, smell those flowers. Hey. Oh, it's so awkward riding this bike. Okay. Wow. It's another sanatorium. Corinthian columns. Maybe that's an Empire style, Stalinist era Soviet building. We're in the next region across from Sochi, and not a million miles away from it. And I do get the same nice feeling about being here. What have we here? That's not a corgi, is it? Similar body plan to a corgi. Hello, doggy. Where are you going? Not a corgi. Saw one yesterday. Came to say hello to me, just out of the blue. Must be a sign. What do you think of the hat, by the way? I don't mind advertising Ballantine's whiskey, but I'm not sure about wearing a trucker cap. I'm more of a baseball hat kind of guy. Okay. An excursion there. Well, I'm still in the park, and behind me, up there it says, what does it say there? Essentuki number 17. Essentuki means a natural spring. And this is number 17 in Yessentuki. Don't know how many there are in total. But this one's open right now. So you can just walk in, take a bottle or a cup and go and get some. So that's nice. And there are a few of those in this particular park.
Руку выше, чтобы он не... Все, а теперь ровно стань, пожалуйста. Все, молодец. Ровно стань. Ровно стань.
that dog again. I don't really like seeing birds being used that way. Here's another spring. Is spring the right word? I keep saying spring. Yeah, I'm not comfortable seeing birds used like that. The one defense might be that close-up familiarity that you or the kids get with birds that they wouldn't normally see will teach them about how amazing these animals are. I'm not so sure. I shall stop here. It's well, riding a bike can be tiring, but riding this bike is tiresome. No water running in this one anymore. Now, are these, this might be a stupid question, but are these the actual sources of the water? Or are they, or has the water just been diverted from the sources into this park? I guess we'll never know. I'm gonna get my phone, go into TripAdvisor, check out places for breakfast. So that's Essentuki number 17 as well. No scooters here. That's a shame. What I want to do now is exchange this bike for a scooter and scoot off to get breakfast at the place where I had the most amazing lamb chops last night. that was fun. Though it is difficult to ride on the electric scooter with just one hand, which is why I haven't taken more videos today. I've been scooting all over town, all over Yessentuki on the electric scooter. Just going to park this here and go up to the hotel, get ready for leaving. To go to my my new place, Airbnb or something. We'll see how it goes.